Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Philadelphia 76ers. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. We've got Ellis. Goodrich is out there with West, and it's McMillan, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. West misses. And here are the 76ers now. It's a three-point game. For 3, Covington. They grab their own miss. Wilt soaring to secure the rebound. The logo, Jerry West with a difficult finish.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
For 3, Smith. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Here's McMillan. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. McMillan's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Smith kicks to Okafor and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Wilt Chamberlain picks one up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the night right here. Both free throws good from Okafor. And here is Los Angeles now. The pass to McMillan. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. And the rejection by Embiid. They push it up 4 on 3. Smith with it. West picks him up. Puts up a 3. Hauled in by the chairman of the boards.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as a receiver, though, he doesn't necessarily feel the need to go for that monster finish. Just the nice little silky smooth layup.
And West with the quick release jumper.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Smith outside. He feeds it to Cannon. A baseline J, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that pump fake.
Here's West. Drops in the layup for 2. West has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Smith the pass to Embiid. Here's Cannon. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Chamberlain. Throws it up high. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
And the 76ers with some changes. Noel's checked in for Okafor. Grant comes in for Robert Covington. And Hollis Thompson subbed in for Cannon. And then for Los Angeles, Baylor, he's checked in for Ellis. Erickson comes in for McMillan. And it's Brown in for West. Smith for 3. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
And Brown over to help. Inside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Chamberlain. Here's Baylor. No good from outside. The 76ers trail. Now here's Thompson. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
The 76ers making a switch here. Drains the three-pointer.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Brown kicks to Baylor, to the middle. Lakers working the ball around now. To the paint. Wilt rises up. And that one's good by Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his first 2 points.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Chamberlain brings the double team.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
Ellis, he's checked in for Chamberlain.
Now in the lineup for the Lakers, Leroy Ellis.
Philadelphia with the ball. Lets the three fly. Another three for Philadelphia.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
To the wing right side. There's the triple. Rebound the Lakers. Here's Goodrich. Good D by Thompson. The three. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancers.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
Yeah, it's been a huge advantage for him. That bench has really made a nice contribution.
Carl Landry is out there with Grant. Then there's Nerlens Noel, and it's Stauskas in at the two-guard spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. To the left wing. Guarded by Erickson. Pass to Landry. He's looking for Noel and finds him. Here's McMillan. Good on the triple.
Jim McMillan.
McMillan's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Lakers. Kicks it to Grant. Landry with the screen. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And here is Los Angeles now. Erickson. But they'll get another chance. The dish now to Baylor. Passes to Erickson. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Now the 76ers with it. Here's Stauskas. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Shot clock at 5. The feed to Grant. Here's Noel. And he gets the bucket.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low. Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. some changes. Chamberlain comes in for Ellis. And it's Goodrich in for Erickson. The Lakers trail. West down low. Here's Chamberlain. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
And here are the Lakers. The Lakers working the ball around now. Back to Baylor. Jacks up a three. Goodrich, that's good. Goodrich has got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Stauskas kicks to Embiid. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
For three, Stauskas. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Goodrich. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Goodrich has got 5 points now this quarter. Feeds to Covington. From the wing. Offensive rebound. Goodrich kicks to Chamberlain. Goes back up. Wilt Chamberlain cleaning up the mess. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Los Angeles?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Cannon dishes to Okafor. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Lakers leading by 3. Pass to Goodrich. Launches it. The shot, no good.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Cannon kicks to Covington. At the top of the key, Embiid. 5 to shoot. There's Cannon with the 3. The shot will not go. West with some nice D. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the rejection by Embiid. For 3, Stauskas. And the 76ers get it back. And Okafor slams it in.
And great effort on the boards. And what a move.
Yeah.
That was, Gary. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pumpkin.
Puts it up from 12. The shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. To the left side wing, McMillan. Los Angeles with another miss.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on it.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
So it's Philadelphia now. After the missed 3 from Elgin Baylor. McMillan kicks to Chamberlain. That's good. Chamberlain got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And that one's good.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
West passes to Baylor. Here's McMillan to the right side. Here's Chamberlain. Okafor with the steal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. In the corner, Cannon with it. That's tipped, but he recovers it. To the middle, second chance shot, and it's Stauskas with the bucket inside. Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. 76ers lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Chamberlain. West is out there with Goodrich. Then it's Ellis, and it's McMillan in at the 3.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Now the 76ers with it. The lead is 2. Cannon from long range. And the shot is good. Cannon's got 8.
A wide-open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Ellis dishes to Chamberlain. The Lakers working the ball around now. McMillan kicks to Ellis. And there's the pass to Goodrich. Shot clock at 6. And it's Chamberlain that time on the assist from Goodrich. He's got 12.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And the 76ers lead by 6.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough. And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the miss by Wilt Chamberlain. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Noel's checked in for Joel Embiid. Jeremy Grant comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Thompson in for Cannon. Erickson's checked in for Los Angeles. Brown comes in for Goodrich. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. For Philadelphia, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. First one falls for him. Carl Landry's checked in for Okafor.
2 shots.
That one misses.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's West. And the rejection by Smith.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he's good on the second. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. He dishes it to Grant. Out to Smith. Fires for 3. And the 76ers get it back. Thompson for 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Thompson's got 5 now.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Baylor, he's checked in for the Lakers. Goodrich comes in for Brown. Lakers trail by 11. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Making a long pass like that is always a risky proposition.
Here's Noel. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And stolen by Chamberlain. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He hits the second from the line. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Noel against Chamberlain. Smith, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The 76ers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. The first free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Lakers trail by 11. Stolen by Grant. Smith for 3. Again, the miss by Smith.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Ball's knocked loose, but he stays with it. Tries again. Goodrich, that's good. Goodrich has got 7. Here's Smith. Over to the left wing. Grant gets a wide open look. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And the 76ers lead by 12. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Lakers ball. Go. Coming onto the floor for your 76ers.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Offensive rebound. Here's Ellis, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
That is good. Grant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
The 76ers leading by 10. To the inside, Landry. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
And a wide open look here for Ellis. That 3 off the mark. And it's Grant in the corner. Hauled in by the chairman of the boards.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, I think that may be their ticket out of the hole. Look for even more of those quick hitters. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off West.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Noel. Okafor comes in for Carl Landry. Robert Covington's checked in for Grant. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for Thompson. Cannon the pass to Embiid, and he gets it to go. And the 76ers lead by 14.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's Cannon with the 3. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Ellis, and good on the basket. Book it. Ellis has got 6.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just...
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Philadelphia leading by 15. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Robert Covington, Joel Embiid out there with Okafor. Then there's Isaiah Cannon, and it's Smith in at the point guard position.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Lakers trail by 17. Here's Erickson. And the shot falls short this time. Philadelphia with the ball. 17-point lead, their biggest. Chamberlain with the block. Dishes it to Covington. Cannon kicks to Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Shot clock at 3. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and it's Okafor missing.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Embiid with the steal. And Cannon gets it to go. And the 76ers lead by 19. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
And the Lakers call time here. And the 76ers making a change here. Noel's checked in. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Brown kicks to Ellis. Over to the wing. Here's Erickson. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Philadelphia leading by 17. There's Cannon with the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Chamberlain got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's McMillan. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Cannon. 3-pointer. And yes, sir, that one drops. Cannon's got 11 in the second half.
They've been splashing home those threes since halftime.
Marked improvement in their shooting from what we saw to start the game.
And it's Brown missing.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Pass to McMillan. Screen by Ellis. Chamberlain goes up. Chamberlain's shot is off. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 10-2 run here, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Goodrich, he's checked in for the Lakers. Cannon can't hit.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Smith kicks to Covington. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. It's taken away by Smith. Down low, here's Covington, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively. Well,
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Indianapolis as the Pacers go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, just one win over the last 7 games. They're not happy with how they're playing, looking to make amends tonight. One of the guys to watch tonight, Monta Ellis, such an explosive player at times, really dangerous when the fourth quarter rolls around, Shaq.
Yeah, Ellis, a.k.a. Baby AI, still has the speed to force defenders off of him. He's improved in the mid-range game also, but he can punish teams, especially if they disrespect.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Pacers trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Indiana. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building. They come into this one feeling good about the matchup. They've taken both games so far this season.
How about the energy level defensively in that game? I mean, they made finding an open shot a very difficult task for their opponents.
And it wasn't just in the half court. I mean, I thought they were excellent in transition defense as well. They didn't give up any easy baskets because they always had good floor balance and got back after the miss.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Clarkson, and it's Hibbert in at the 5. The shot by Kobe, no good. Allen kicks to Mahimi. The dish to Ellis. Indiana moving it around. The 3 from Hill, and he gets the bucket.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The Lakers off to a slow start. 7-point differential. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
Monta Ellis has always had a knack for the big shot. When things are on the line, he is a guy that is not afraid to step up.
And Kevin, last season, he had a number of big second halves and fourth quarters for the Mavs. Really took over that primary scoring role from Dirk Nowitzki. Stole a lot of games for them last season.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Kobe, finished off the break.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Hill kicks to George. Good, the assist goes to Hill.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
He had a great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Now, here's Bryant. Excellent D there from George.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Hibbert, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. That doesn't go in either for Kobe. Now the Pacers moving it up. The 3. Ellis, the pass to Mahimi. Ellis dishes to Mahimi. Hill has the open look. Randall grabs the board. Lakers trail by 6. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Some changes for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Mahimi. Solomon Hill comes in for Lavoy Allen. Rodney Stuckey's subbed in for Monta Ellis. And the Lakers also making a switch. Nance is checked in.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
Count the bucket. Stuckey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And there's George. That's good on the assist by Hill. And it's 7 points for Paul George. Lakers trail by 11. Here's Kobe. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Pass to Hill. Some changes for Indiana. C.J. Miles comes in for George. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Hill. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. And Lawson with the drive. They swipe it. And Nance kicks to Kobe. Puts one up from 19. No luck. Good work defensively by Stuckey.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And Bryant gets it to go.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And Turner kicks to Miles. A shot by Lawson, wide open. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
And here's Kobe for three. The Pacers pull it in. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And in part because I just thought they came out flat in that game and could never recover. Just not their best effort.
And I thought perhaps they might get an injection of life from somebody off the bench, but that never happened either.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here is Lawson. He's got 5. At the elbow, it's Turner. Lawson the pass to Miles. Back to Lawson. The feed to Miles. Hill dishes to Turner. Lawson kicks to Miles. Inside, Turner. They get it back.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg.
And speaking with Roy Hibbert before the game, he helped illuminate their defensive philosophy.
You want to guard the paint, and some of that has.
When you have that sort of focus like Hibbert, that kind of confidence on display on a nightly basis, Greg, you are a game changer, and he does change games every night.
You know, and we saw his skill set and execution develop very rapidly over the course of just a couple years. He worked extremely hard to become the force he is on the interior in this game.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
They've got Ellis. Mahinmi is out there with Turner. Then it's Lawson. And it's Miles in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
First off, look, every year there are all-star game snubs, and perhaps last year Monte Ellis was the big one in the West. Hard to leave him off given the way he played for the Mavs.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Paul George comes in for Turner. And it's Hill in for Ty Lawson. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. For Monte not being an all-star, there are a lot of guys that could have made an argument to be there. Monte was as strong as any.
Yeah, and his own coach said that Monte deserved it more than Dirk, his teammate. And not a shot at Dirk by Carlisle, just Rick expressing how valuable Monte was to the Mavs.
Julius Randle's checked in for Brown. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Can't capitalize on the good pick. Here's Bryant. The shot misses. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Here's Miles. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
On the wing, Bryant. He's guarded by Ellis. Good. 12 points for Kobe Bryant.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Hill kicks to George. Indiana moving it around. And here's Miles outside. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. And the Pacers lead by 17. Pass to Hibbert. Kicks it to Bass. Dishes to Randall. Here's Wirtz. There's the pass to Bass. Now here's Bryant. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. From deep. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Let's see where the Pacers are, Kevin, in terms of the NBA rankings right now. 3rd in points off turnovers. 4th in steals. And they're in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. That's pretty good company. It points out the fact that they do prioritize the defensive end.
And points off turnovers, not a stat you look at every day, but with their position at number 3, worthy of note. They're very opportunistic. And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
Second chance shot. That's good. Bryant's got 14 points.
Kobe getting it done. Just a gorgeous shot that time.
And George, here we go. Ellis, the pass to Allen. The open shot by Ellis. And there are the Pacers with another bucket. And former coach of the year, Byron Scott, now with the Lakers. And as you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy. And Clark, I think he's a guy that...
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
And, you know, one thing that comes to mind with Kobe is his incredible dedication to winning. I mean, you wonder if that has turned off potential free agents. Maybe he's a bit too competitive, but, you know, when you're in the business of competing, hard for me to imagine you can be too competitive.
The Lakers making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in for 3. Kobe, the Lakers rebound. Right side, Russell. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Over Hill. Kobe can't get that one to fall. With Kobe and his competitiveness, it is something that he's coped with. He said it took him a while in the league, Clark, to realize not everyone loves basketball as much as he does.
Yeah, you know, even if you don't have the same kind of drive that has propelled Kobe all these years, I think you have to respect him for it. It shouldn't be a problem for potential free agents, in my opinion.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Indiana?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
It's tipped. And it's Ellis penetrating. Out to Stuckey. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. So take a look at the Warriors. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, there's the Lakers, right now quite a ways down below.
And I think for the Lakers, they haven't made any of the strides they were hoping to see prior to the season. Again, hanging around at the bottom of the standings.
Yeah, it's full makeover time now, guys. I'm sure they've learned their lesson that this roster is not one that can sustain any kind of success in today's NBA.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for the Pacers. And then for Los Angeles, Julius Randle's checked in for Nance. Ryan Kelly comes in for Lou Williams. And Kobe is subbed in for Clarkson. And something not a lot of people talk about, Ty Lawson's defense. He has the lateral quickness, Clark, and strong lower body that gives, you know, point guards fits.
Yeah, he's like a fire hydrant in terms of his build and strength. He's a good ball defender, but he gambles sometimes, so that can cut both ways. He'll get steals, but he'll also put you in tough positions defensively.
And now Kobe running the floor all by himself. Excellent D there from Hill.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now. Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the half. Turner with the steal. A dominating first half of...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny. So it's Indiana who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by 8. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Take a look at what Kobe's done. He's got 16 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Clarkson is out there with Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the 5 spot. Bryant gets a wide open look. Again, the miss by Kobe.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. 3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Mahinmi dishes to Ellis. Misses the 3.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And Bryant gets it to go.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Nobody near George. Buries it from 3-point range. George has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Indiana. George against Bryant. Kobe draws the double. Shot clock at 6. Hibbert in the high post. Russell kicks to Hibbert. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Hibbert. And that's now 20 points for Kobe Bryant. George passes to Hill. Over in the corner, Ellis. Launches a 3. Allen dishes to Hill. That 3 off the mark.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
The 3 from Bryant. The Lakers rebound, and it's Russell in the corner. Kobe with it. George picks him up. Paul George with the steal. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Bryant is doubled. Randall kicks to Kobe. Again, the miss by Bryant.
Jeez, maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Is that what you think?
Absolutely.
Instead, it had the opposite effect. He looked foolish.
Stolen by Allen. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. Lets it go from deep. And the foul on Monte Ellis. That's his first foul. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Mahinmi. Solomon Hill comes in for Lavoy Allen. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for George. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Monte Ellis. And then for Los Angeles, Brandon Bass is checked in for Hibbert. Nance comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Williams in for Bryant. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Hill. It's stolen by Randle. Clarkson with the ball. Rodney Stuckey covering. And here's Bryant for 3. That's good. Bryant's got 23.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Here's Lawson. He's got 7. Clark, another milestone for Kobe Bryant last season. He reached 30,000 points and 6,000 assists, and no one else has ever done that.
Well, it's rare that you see scores of that volume reach an assist total that high, but I think it speaks to Kobe's passing ability, which is undervalued and overshadowed at times.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. And Kobe Bean Bryant, the only 30,000 point scorer to go along with 6,000 assists. You know, LeBron might be the next in line to join Kobe in that category.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference. And for Kobe, people have always joked that he's a ball hog and only looks to score. Well, he's the only guy in the history of the league right now with 30,000 points to go along with 6,000 assists. So obviously gifted as a playmaker as well.
To stop the run. And that one comes up a bit short.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Hill kicks to Lawson. Here's Hill. He's got 9. From deep, Miles. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Pacers shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. They've got Hill. Allen is out there with Robinson. Then it's Lawson. And it's Young in at the point. That's the Pacers 5. And Los Angeles guys shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. The shot by Bryant, no good.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
And it's good. Pop through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. So Hill will go to the free throw line. That's on D'Angelo Russell. Well, for Jordan Hill, something wonderful happened to him last season. The breakthrough he'd been waiting for on his 6th year.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, it had to do, and I think correlated with him getting a chance to start games, and it blew up for him from there. Posted career-high averages across the board.
Beyond the arc, and Kobe the bucket with the assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
You know, that turnover right there isn't typical of the performance he's turned in today. In fact, that's his only turnover of the game. He's done a really good job taking care of the ball.
There's the bucket. Good.
And getting back to Jordan Hill, everyone had been waiting for this. I mean, greater activity, more aggressiveness, and he puts up career highs in points, rebounds, and assists.
Kicks it out to Allen. For 3, Ellis. The Lakers with the rebound.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Los Angeles with another miss.
On the topic of Jordan Hill, hey, there aren't many guys like him with his size who can move that well. He's entering the prime of his career right now. Will he continue to ascend, or will he be content with where he's at? Time will tell.
They get the rebound. Allen passes to Young. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. The 3 from Bryant, and out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Brandon Bass, Lou Williams, Marcelino Huertas.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Allen kicks to Robinson. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
And the Lakers with some changes. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Tariq Black. Brown comes in for Ryan Kelly. And Kobe is subbed in for Lou Williams.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Bryant, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Indiana. Allen's got 13 rebounds in the game.
Boy, you got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man down.
You know, Clark, and even then, he might just go over it.
He could.
Look at this. Check out the elevation he gets.
Major.
Wow, I tell you, I just cannot get enough of those kind of plays. What a rim wrecker.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Stolen by Robinson. And now here comes Young leading the break. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Allen dishes to Ellis. It's Young on the wing. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Boy, the pace has been relentless. These guys have really been pushing it up, fellas.
And one of the best ways to get a rhythm offensively really is to play in space. And you do that with fast break opportunities. Transition buckets are always a boon offensively.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Hill, he's checked in for Hill. C.J. Miles comes in for Robinson. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Monte Ellis. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Young.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Knocked away. Tries again. No good off the front iron.
Not a quarter to remember.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Indiana.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from them, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
Guys, depth always a factor in wins like this, and what an incredible game out of nowhere it was for Allen. And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Stuckey kicks to Miles. He shoots again. He dishes it to Stuckey. The drive by Hill to the right side. It's Hill on the wing. Feeds it to Miles. And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip
Sports.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson again, folks, alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to take a quick peek at our Jordan.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from...
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Get on right now. Smell that on me, they gon' follow. Really must be serious. Do it just like Nicki Gordon over. Say she roll with me, she tired of being alone. Young, but you know I'm ready. But I'ma get back to the point.
It's the 2K.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. For the Thunder, they come into tonight's game after a loss to the Warriors in Oakland. If tonight works out the way they hope it will and they walk out with a win, it will move them into position as the team with the 5th best record in the NBA. And for all those teams that have wrapped up playoff spots, Shaq, what can we expect from them strategically here at the end of the regular season?
Well, for the top team, Ernie, it becomes about securing home court advantage. You want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs. We've seen a lot of teams, Ernie, start off strong. Where are they now?
Do you want rest if you're a frontline player?
It's time for some hoops at the Chesapeake Energy Arena, home of the Thunder here in downtown Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. So for the Thunder, their last game, a loss to the Golden State Warriors.
And they had to be sensational defensively on that night to compensate for the fact that they just couldn't find a rhythm offensively.
Well, I don't think they're really built to play those kind of grinded-out, low-scoring games. It just doesn't seem to be in their DNA to me.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Irving at the 1.
You look at Kevin Durant, and he does have a bit of an unusual body type. Still is fairly thin, even after 8 years in the league. Yet up until last season, he'd been one of the more durable players in the league. Kind of like Reggie Miller in that regard.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. James with the buckets.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's Durant. The shot misses, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Talking about Durant's physical makeup, some scouts were actually worried about his athleticism when he declared for the draft after just 1 year at Texas. At the NBA Combine, Greg, you were talking about this. He posted some of the worst numbers of all the top prospects.
He did, but I tell you what, he did blow people away with his length. 6'10", with a 7-foot 5-inch arm span. I mean, that makes up for a whole lot in this league. And as we've seen throughout his Hall of Fame career, I think it's worked out pretty nice.
I think it has too. Outside Irving, the 3 ball, that's good. Irving's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from... And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 08, and really he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter. What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Now here's Love. 17 points for him last game against the Warriors in Oakland.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And the Thunder with some changes. Cantor comes in for Steven Adams. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Andre Robertson. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert's checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. And the Cavaliers with possession here, following the score by Oklahoma City.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to Golden State. Durant, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. That's now 8 points for Kevin Durant.
This shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Irving drives in. There's the bucket. Good.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And there's a whistle that goes on Iman Shumpert. That is his first foul of the game. Kyle Singler, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Foy comes in for Russell Westbrook. Durant for 3. No good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
Yeah, and they won that matchup last time, and it wasn't even close, guys.
Well, they got the other team in foul trouble and frustrated them as well, and I think that really kind of shaped the whole context and tenor of the game.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound, just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
And that one's good. Foy's got his first basket.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense. The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Outside jumper. The pass to Fry. Outside Irving. Stolen by Cantor. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Shumpert gets a wide open look. He got it up that top. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected. When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. Dubbed the new Big Three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Thunder.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
On the court for Cleveland, Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Ibaka comes in for Cantor. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Ford. Robertson can't hit.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Intercepted. And they're on the break. Here's Smith. And that one is hammered home.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game. And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the megastars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Dion Waiters. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
James, no good. Talking about Ibaka, he does so many things that help his team. The little things that always make a difference, even with his superb free throw shooting. Up to a remarkable, Clark, 84% last year.
Yeah, but, you know, Ibaka had an injury of his own. As much as people talked about Durant's injury, the knee soreness Ibaka had cost him 18 games last year, so that was tough for him.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in. For 3, Durant, and he gets it to go. Durant's got 13.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Back to Love. The tray, and he gets it to go. Love's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth, here we go. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and giving as good as they get on the inside.
And that one's good. Durant.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Now here's Shumpert, guarded closely. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. And there's another one for the Cavaliers. Thunder trailing by 7. Here's Ibaka. Got it. Good job in the low post. Ibaka's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
On the wing, Shumpert. Kicks to Dellavedova. Cleveland moving the ball around. Out to the right wing. Fires it up. It's hauled in by Adams.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Lets it go. That doesn't go either for Durant. The Cavaliers leading by 7. And then Shumpert slams it in.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Here's LeBron following the score by Serge Ibaka. Dellavedova from outside. Shot is no good.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Durant with a wide open look. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter. And Love has it in the corner. Outside jumper. And no good trying to get that one. And so it's a close game as we wrap up.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of one. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We
have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
What a performance from Durant here. He has 17 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And, Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. One thing about Kevin Durant, when you talk with him, he's got such a laid-back demeanor. I mean, his pulse doesn't quicken. And when you ask opponents, they'll tell you he is as competitive, Greg, as they come.
Yeah, what you see on the outside with Kevin is a mirage, a fake out, if you will, because on the inside, this guy burns with competitive fire and brimstone. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And there's the call on James. A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Channing Frye's subbed in for Kevin Love.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
That defensive.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons
This team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Dishes it to Fry. Beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Out to the right wing. And Fry kicks to Irving. Fry passes to Irving. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's Mozgov, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now, here is Smith following the shot by Kevin Durant. Lets it go with a 3. Fry dishes to Mozgov. The kick out to Irving. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And now a 12-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their pass. Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. You want to be aggressive offensively, but at the same time, you need defensive balance so you can get back in transition.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. A different look for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Dion Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Foy in for Andre Robertson. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Shumpert's checked in.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mozgov. And the Thunder with some changes. Singler, he's checked in for Ibaka. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland. There's 1:38 left here in the third quarter. Here's Morrow, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
We've got 1:28 left here in the third quarter. And on the way from Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Singler. Durant comes in for Waiters. Roberson, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook has subbed in for Randy Foy. Thompson, he's checked in for Channing Frye. Irving against Westbrook. And that one's good. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Thunder have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
It's tipped. Here's Westbrook. Look at that.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
A drive by Shumpert. Here's Thompson, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
The Thunder shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think...
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center, locking down the middle.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And the Thunder making a change here. Adams checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Channing Frye checked in for Tristan Thompson. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Waiters.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game. Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
From deep, Morrow, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Outside Irving. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Well, Clark, you look at LeBron's career averages right now around 27, 7, and 7. Hard to argue at this time he's not the best player in the league.
Well, you know, he might not always win the MVP award, Kevin, but that doesn't really matter. I think he's the most feared player in the league, and he proved he can carry a team in last season's NBA Finals. Clearly one of the all-time greats. They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Good. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Kyle Singler's checked in for Anthony Morrow. On defense, Oklahoma City. It's a 5-point game. To the left side wing. Love with a wide open look. No good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Nice shot by Singler.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. The drive by James. On the wing, Irving. Love outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Foy. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Love kicks to LeBron, and he jams it with authority.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down. Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Ibaka comes in for Enes Kanter. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Ford. Mozgov, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. To take the lead, here's Singler. and he misses the go-ahead basket. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Warriors in Oakland. Smith, the pass to LeBron. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Durant's checked in for the Thunder. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Thompson's checked in. Durant with it. Guarded now by Irving. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Now Cleveland moving it up. Love with the ball. And Durant sends it back. And the Thunder with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. Ibaka outside. Back to Durant. The feed now to Adams. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 2. A minute 50 left in the fourth. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. With his team struggling from three-point territory, he told them to start looking for more high-quality shots inside the paint. We're forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs and work it inside.
Thanks again, Doris. Irving can't hit. Oklahoma City's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Passes it to Love for the three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka, and he dunks it down. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
The Thunder have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Adams dishes to Robertson. Left side Durant. Feeds it to Robertson. Here's Ibaka. Adams, the pass to Ibaka. It's in!
Look out now. Ibaka has caught fire.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Irving kicks to Smith. Back to Irving. LeBron James on the wing. Money!
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
And Westbrook, here we go. Smith in the puck.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up showtime.
He got it. Wow. He caught it. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. It'll be the Thunder off the tip, and no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Dellavedova in at the point. Durant, offensive rebound. Westbrook kicks to Adams. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Puts up the baby hook, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot 2.
Terrific game for Smith. 12 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
And he can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
The Thunder shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Durant attacking. Shot is off. Good D by Thompson.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Durant dishes to Waiters. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Thompson with the ball.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And James throws it down.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Durant kicks to Ibaka, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
It's tipped. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Shots good by Waiters. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 on shot attempts since the end of regulation. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. So it gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Westbrook drives in. And Thompson sends it back. And there's the call on James. Cleveland on defense. Back to Durant. The dish to Westbrook. Outside for Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Adams. Connects. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg. What a game for Waiters. He's got 8 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they've needed it.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Cleveland. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
Waiters passes to Westbrook. It's good.
They're having a lot of trouble dealing with Russell Westbrook. He's a handful.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're losing by 1. 16 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, what's your take?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. I mean, they're in good shape here, in my opinion. Shot clock's off, but still enough time left on the game clock to really run your normal set here.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, Clark, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Looked to me like the amber light on the gas tank didn't quite come on. They still had enough fuel to get across the finish line comfortably.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thanks, guys. Kevin, what was so drastic?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Serge Ibaka. He was the steady and reliable hand throughout the game tonight, stepping into more of a leadership role in this performance tonight.
His play tonight, Ernie, was finally a bright spot for them because, you know, they had a very rough stretch of games. It's been a while since their last win, and he was not content on playing a supporting role and letting them lose another one. He came on strong, took over, and put an end to the losing streak.
I can't imagine a player having a better.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the